Hellos, artists, hellos. Is this the window or is it this one? Oh, okay, it's this one. So, we're back on Persona 5 The Phantom X. Because they added Akihiko as well, and the part 3 of the event. They are adding one character a week, and it's not one of the random characters. It's a P3 character that I wanna pull. That's amazing. Last time I pulled Yukiko, right? Yes. Thanks to the PT, and almost finished the value. Today I don't have enough value for the PT. I think that with the gem you get from dupes, I can get more, enough to have a PT. Audio. Thank you. I think I will be able to get more, hopefully. But anyways, yes, we pull Akihiko and then I don't have any more value. Amazing. So if they release another character next week, I'm fucked. Audio? Yes, game audio exists. Also I have my energy drink. Very nice indeed. I didn't even try Akihiko yet, the character trial, to be honest. Yesterday evening I did finish the Tartarus level 4. That is quite harder than the previous ones, because the previous ones you can have pretty much whatever team as long as you have good power-ups and the team is almost maxed out. The level 4, sorry. Oh, also real quick, there are more login bonus, EP, nice, very good. The level 4 of Tartarus has another floor instead of the golden one, and the final boss is the castle, like the one that in Persona 3 is the sand castle, that I tried the first time with I have the air entering my ear, I really need to cut them. I tried with Yukari, Futaba, and I think him and her, and I literally deal no damage. And then yesterday evening I tried with 1, 2. Why there isn't Akihiko, by the way? Anyways, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I devastated the fucking wall, the fucking castle. And then I went more, because it says you can either end here or do one more shadow that is very, very strong. And it was the Priestess, the 4th Arcana that you find in Persona 3. And she was pathetically weak. And unironically, she was awfully weak. She really sucked ass. So I devastated her. Anyways, yes, I did level 4. I will do level 5 later on, off camera as usual, to finish the objective, to do more objective, do all the objective and get all the gems. Anyways, for now, let's pull and then try Akihiko and then do the story of the event. Yippee! Do I have 8 here and 72 here, but I'm waiting for a character. If I'm desperate, I will do those pulls to get more value and get Akihiko, but hopefully I will not need the PT, right? I won't need the PT, right? I will not. Oh, Luce, hi. I will not need the PT, come on. Hello? Oh, 3, nice. Yippee! Yippee! 3 gone, amazing, in a very empty way. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. 4th multi. Let me screenshot it, cause why not? Free tweet on Twitter. I almost never know. Like, either I tweet 10 things in one day, or I don't know what to tweet, but I'm like, but Technically it's the Twitter of the channel, I should be a bit active and then I never know what to tweet, that's amazing. No, I'll put it here, yes. Yippee! Yippee! That's very nice. Also 9 out of 110 because I got him at the 4th place, I guess, something. But yes, nice. Didn't try him yet, as I said, so I don't know if it's actually good or not. But let's take 1000 gems. 1500 is one pool, so one multi-pool, so let's fucking go. I have 7000, so 4 multi-pool. 4 multi-pool and 925. Probably I will reach 5 multi-pool with the daily login in Persona 3 event. That's fine, it's fine. What? Can I take the extra reward? No, okay. Okay, that's very nice. I will upgrade him later on off a cameras. Because they were here for the event. Can I? I really hope the next character is not next week. Please don't be next week. Because if it's next week, really I cannot do that. Unless I'm lucky and I got it 1st or 2nd multi. Because right now I can do 4, I will reach 5, but I will never reach 11 multi-pool available. Increase party attack, increase pierce rate. Yes, party attack. Because I want to see what Akihiko can do. I'm not doing social links anymore off camera, because when I enter I do Tartarus, I just grind Tartarus like a piece of shit. Gain 1 grit, electric damage to all foes, electric damage to all foes, electric damage to all foes. If grit is at 2 plus stack, spend all grit and increase skill multiplier. Okay, so let's do... Oh, they are all strong to thunder, that's amazing. I like more Caesar, honestly, aesthetically. This one looks a bit fat and with the face of a retired guy. Okay, take less damage didn't really work, but okay. That's amazing, I guess. Oh, he's not ready yet. Fantastic. People that only play the plot and don't read the social link are like, who the fuck is she exactly? What the fuck? What the fuck, motherfucker? I didn't really advance the social link with her a lot, honestly. Because I'm focusing on finishing others right now. Also, I finished the social link with the boomer, the lady. The one that as Phantom Idol is way younger and is support, not a fighting character. And boost your team. Oh, okay. And you cannot romance her. I didn't want it to, but I was surprised. I thought you could romance the super MILF. I mean, you can romance the teacher in Persona 3 and 5. You cannot romance the boomer. Nice ass. Nice ass, for real, for real. Hey, Akihiko is like... He's only electric. So, unless the enemy is specifically weak to electric, he's not that good. I was expecting him to have a couple of physical as well. But hey, looks like he doesn't. That's amazing. He only has electric skills. Only electric skills. It's fine, it's fine. Hi, Oda. So yeah, for now, of the 3 Persona 3 characters released, gameplay-wise, skill-wise, for me personally, he looks the worst. It unironically looks like the worst of the 3. Because Makoto is really OP and can either buff the attack or do a very strong special fire attack. Yukari can heal, buff and attack, which is not bad. He electric, 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 electric. Like, okay. Good for you, bro. But if the boss is not weak to electric, can you charge this thing? If the boss is not weak to electric, you are completely useless. That's the problem. In fact, heal him because he's dying. Yippee! Yippee! Oh, finally. And they resist. One for electric foes of the strategy guaranteed a crit hit and crit damage will be between 250 and 350. Okay. That's cool though. Arigato. Okay. Spend 6 metal physical damage to... Oh, physical damage, thank goodness. Increase down foes damage by 8% one turn. Okay, at least 1 physical damage. Anyways, yes, still, in my opinion, the worst of the 3, gameplay-wise. I don't want to do her ultimate. Her, I mean. Yippee! Can you finish him at least? Thanks. Thanks. Okay, time to proceed in the story of the event. Give me that. Thank you, come again. P3 event. Adventure. Adventure. Shadows and Tartarus. No, why do I have you? Let's do you. Do I need Akihiko? Yes, by story, okay. Justina. There is this thing in Japanese of saying the names always out loud. Tartarus is pretty much the same as before, eh? When we first entered the door in Polonia Mall, we came out on a different kind of floor than before, so I thought the next floor might be something different this time. Is there some kind of pattern we haven't noticed, or is it just purely random? In any case, if this scenery is all the same, I get the feeling that we're not making any progress. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind if it meant the shadow didn't get any stronger. Then again, it's a dark hour, so I guess it'd be weird to find shadows in a place that brightly lit. Fair points. Probably wouldn't be very scary. There are floors like this, but okay. They're seriously veering into chicken or egg territory. You know, I've always wondered why shadow look the way they do. Really, I couldn't care less. Besides, I can't even imagine a bright-looking shadow. There are the golden end. See some extravagant ones. You have? No, I'm curious. What were they like? An ant, for example? Definitely can't imagine that. Yeah, they're just black bubble with hands. Right. I'm ready as always. Let's do this. Thank you. Go in out of 1 second. Thanks. Tomorrow we continue Lumentail. I'm very excited about that. Tuesday, I don't know, honestly. I think Digital Devil Saga, because they scheduled it for Friday, but I don't want to play on. But I don't want to play on Friday. I want to play soon-ish. So yes, either if I do like an evening guerrilla or today or a morning guerrilla tomorrow, I play Digital Devil Saga. Otherwise, Tuesday, Digital Devil Saga. As usual, people saying that they watch gameplay and call themselves fans. That's amazing. Like, you can watch, but play the game yourself. If you only watch, you're not a fan of the franchise or whatever. Wait. Did I say Yukiko before? I meant Yukari, sorry. Yukiko is Persona 4. Sorry, almost done. I promise. Feel like I'm getting used to fighting with this team. That's new, isn't that? It wasn't like that, the door. It's another door. We found it much quicker than this time around. Happy we found it at all, but it's just going to send us back to Polonium Mall again with a strong boss. There's only one way to find out. We can't stick around here forever. We've got to keep moving. Guess you've got a point. Skill, will you do the honors? Whatever this leads, I really hope we found Rico this time. Let's go in. Like, I understand why they are releasing one update per week. It's because this is a story, and so you cannot wait. Like, can you stop? Like, in the main story, yes, they release one update every like X months, X weeks. But that's because they have to develop the full story. This one, I think the event is basically complete, and also it's very short. It's way less plot, more simple, and more only gameplay. The same gameplay, they can recycle assets and stuff. And also it's an event story, so if you release once every 1.5 months, is a pain in the ass. So story-wise, I understand why they release one update every week. Even one update every 2 weeks would be okay. Pool-wise, they already do release one character per week, and I can understand that. But most of them are characters that you can skip and obtain in a few months in the base pool, in the golden tickets pool that is nothing to. Those characters are all Persona 3 characters, are all not simply 5-star, but 5-star premium legendary characters, premium only characters. So one a week is a bit too much. Until now they release one premium character, so premium character only, premium only character every 3 weeks, maybe 1 month. Now one a week, a bit too much. So I hope they will slow down a bit now. Let's go cast uniform. Is a friend of yours, Rico? Yeah, that's right. He's a junior of mine, and he's helped me on numerous occasions. This is my mother. We were just our way back for a guidance meeting. I think I mentioned this to you before, but there's a confectionery shop around here that my mother really likes. Father told me about them the other day. Since they're only available to purchase on Port Island, my father couldn't go out of his way to buy them. Okay. Nice to meet you, Rico Mother. I'm Rico Mother. Also in the disciplinary committee. I'm just her junior. No, he's not. He isn't a member. He is... Who the fuck are you? You sound normal enough, but something feels off, doesn't it? Also, she didn't ask who the fuck are your friends, and why are they dressed so weirdly. Let's assume that Takeba had ended up in the same situation as Tanemura and believe her father was still alive. If her father was still alive, then that would mean the accident never happened. And if that were the case, then Yukari... Right, she would have had no reason to join SIS. In fact, our club probably wouldn't even exist at all. That also means that Takeba's connection to us would be much weaker. And yet we somehow live in the same dorm, go out together and have study groups. So yeah, she remembers us from school and as juniors, but she doesn't know who the fuck we are and why she knows us. So if Rico's mother was still alive, then Rico wouldn't have had any connection to the Phantom Thieves. But like her story, her chapter in the game is not too much about her mother. Like, sure, she doesn't have a mother, she only has the father that wants her to be good at school because she has to take all his fortune, etc., etc. Probably with the mother would be different. But the arc is that there is this piece of shit that is basically trying to change the school for the worst and find who the Phantom Thieves are. She is a model student, so she is the one more used by this guy and not the principal, but the other guy, the piece of shit. And so since she's not okay with being used like that by bro, she fight back and join us. If she had a mother, would that change much? Maybe yes, but not necessarily. I don't know. Like, if her story arc, if it was Futaba, okay, Futaba story arc all revolve around your mother is dead. So if it was Futaba, I could understand. With your mother still alive, your whole story arc wouldn't happen and you will not know us. But for Riko, her story arc is not about her mother being dead. She mentioned that, but like twice, and it doesn't change that much about her story. Much I want to do if I could see Miki, my little sister, one more time. Is she dead? I don't remember at all this about... Do they even mention that? I don't remember. I didn't even remember he had a little sister, to be honest. Them likes, blah 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 blah. I don't think they talk about him having a little sister, right? Design, personality. No, they don't even mention about a little sister. Okay. But that's not reality, we can go back. You're... What? Ah! So, it wasn't, of course, the boss that we defeated at the end of the previous chapter of the event that did that to Yukari. Oh, there is gone. I wanted to tell her so much, mother. I'm sorry. Yee! Oh, hi. And they feast her so bad. Oh, okay, she doesn't care. Can't be dead. She will fight us now. I thought, like, okay, she transformed, so she believe us. No. Tanemura-san. She's not responding. I don't think we can get through to her like this. What's the plan? Beat the shit out of her. Okay. Give me just one more second and then I'm done. Yes. 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 The battle already finished. I was doing one more thing. I have to go. Riko, I'm sorry I couldn't introduce you properly. Skill is a wonderful junior of mine and a dear friend. Oh, if it wasn't for him, I would have never been able to change. Or maybe that's why the arc with her mother alive will be different, because instead of going against what the school is doing to her and her father's wish, she will be just like, okay, keep going on with the study and get abused by those teacher pieces of shit just for my mother. Maybe, I don't know. So now we have to find Lufel only. Into that door! Got Tanemura-san. This pattern. Is that a puzzle or no? Okay. Is the door a puzzle? Depending on how you open it, you go to a different place. You have to stop with that. Why do I have these every time? That's so silly. That's so silly, oh my gosh. Don't sense any enemy nearby. Can you tell? Yeah, I believe so. So are those shadows like ours? Similar to a palace? Not really. Thank you for your assistance. Yokari Takeba, I'm a second year. Actually, you are way older than us. But for some reasons in this universe, we are the same age. Kinda. Yuki-kun and Sanada-kun, I'm sorry for causing you both trouble. Yuki-kun? Don't worry about it, we're just glad you're safe. Between what just happened and whatever we are now, I suppose I have a lot to catch up on. Where do we even start? I guess from when Yuki-kun and I ran into issues. And so this is the story. This is the story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Sorry. That's our side of the story. What happened to you? Let's see, we rode the monorail together and got off to Iwatodai station. I'm sorry, I can't seem to remember. Lufel is next, or we can just leave now, no, I'm kidding. Soon as Rico and I got off the monorail, that's when the Dark Hour started. Something must have happened to her when she entered the Dark Hour. That makes sense. Entering the Dark Hour must have something to do with what happened to Tanemura-san. And chances are Lufel is in a similar situation. Yeah, we need to find Lufel quickly. Just a bit of fatigue perhaps. I'm not certain I'm able to use my persona. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot that there are the thingies, the keys, quote unquote, that you can find. Also, I'm destroying all these that actually here you don't need to. In Tartarus is super important, because in Tartarus there are upgrades that are like for every object you destroyed during your run, like 0.3% plus attack, and since you destroy like 100 you have a shit ton of attack. This is a gatekeeper. No, it doesn't seem to be as powerful as the ones you described. There are other upgrades similar, like for every chest you open in the run, you upgrade by 1%, shit like that. Not sensing any other foe. So yes, it's very important in Tartarus that you do everything you can. Break everything, open every chest, even kill enemies. There are the insta-kill, of course. And there is like the upgrade for every fight you complete, including insta-kill, you get a bonus, stuff like that. Give me a second. Sorry. Okay, I'm really almost done. Okay, I'm done for real this time. Power Rangers. Okay, let me fight because I'm better than you guys. What do you mean a crit with him? With King of Rooster? Honestly, yes, I use it because I don't know if that's the last battle of the level or not, so it's a ways to save it and then maybe the level finish. Thank you. Not picking up any others. Good work, everyone. Same to you, Rico. She did nothing, but okay. Alright, holding up. If you're still feeling tired, we can always take a break. Nah. But I'll be careful, okay? There is a chest there. Oh no, it cannot be the final fight of the thingy because I didn't got all the chests yet. And it was a straight path, so I literally couldn't even explore. Literally couldn't even explore. Yippee! Yippee! Thank you, come again. Oh fuck, there is a baby shadow do 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 do, baby shadow do do. I'm stupid. I'm so fucking stupid. Baby shadow do 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 do, baby shadow. Baby shadow do 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 do, baby shadow do 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 do, baby shadow do 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 do, baby shadow. Sorry. Rupia. How much does Persona 3 Reload cost right now? Cause when I get... that's so weird, like all my friends prefer PayPal to cash. Me personally, when I have money on PayPal, I never know what to do. Cause like I buy very rarely on Amazon, and I buy sometimes on Vinted. Like yesterday I bought 3 books. Because when I was like a teenager, I read one of the trilogy and I never finished it, but I was really interested to that trilogy. And so yesterday I found them for €8 and I bought €8 the whole trilogy and I bought the trilogy. Anyways, yes, I buy very rarely on Amazon. That doesn't accept PayPal for some reason. And on Vinted, sometimes that doesn't accept PayPal. So, and sometimes on Steam. But when I buy on Steam, it's either with gift cards or like I prefer to give cash to my mother and use her card. I don't want to connect mine personally to anything on my PC. So yes, I almost never know what to do with PayPal money. So when I like get €50 on PayPal, I'm like, okay, some of them I keep them for the next battle pass of Marvel Rivals. For the rest, I will just check Steam if there is a game that I'm interested in and I wanna buy. And since I already have all the games that I wanna stream next, I was like, you know what, when I will get my €50 on PayPal, I might wanna buy Persona 3 Reload. Like Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, I have it. Soul Hackers 2, I have it. Persona 3 and 4, I streamed them already. 5 Strikers, I have it, even if I never played it. I have to buy Tactica, actually. I have to buy Persona 5 Tactica and Persona 3 Reload. So, you know what, let me check how much does it cost. Persona 3 Reload Steam. So on Steam directly, let me check all key shop as well. On Steam directly, it costs 60 euros. It's not on sale. I don't think I will buy it for 60 euros. Persona 3 Reload. All key shop 14.92. 15 euros. Why should I buy it for 60 on Steam? Eneba. On Eneba is 14.92. On GameEvo 15.01. On Game Boost 15.07. Yes. I will buy it on Eneba then. What about Tactica? Persona 5 Tactica. Steam. Yes. All key shop. So Steam, 60 euros. Persona 5 Tactica costs still 60 euros. Game Boost 12,69 €. Haha, 69. Game Seal 13. Game Evo 13.21. Okay. So 15 and 13, 28. Okay, 30 euros circa. And then I keep 20 for the next couple battle pass of rivals. And B, the thing was definitely stronger than the last time. Not so strong that we couldn't beat it, but if this keep up, actually 3 battle pass, things might get tough depending on our elemental matchup. Fortunately, you gain issue can cover wide range in the regard. Wonder if the others are even higher up. Like, I mean 3 battle pass of rivals. Aaron! I mean 3 battle pass because you buy 1 for 10 euros. And then you gain like 700 gold value. So you save 7 euros. And then you have to spend like 3 euros. Then you gain 700 again. And then you spend 3 euros. So with like 15 euros you get 3 battle pass. It's different from what we're used to. Gatekeepers are much farther apart for one thing. It's always been full of mysteries, but I don't even know if this can still be considered Tartarus anymore. Tanemura, when you call it a vast space, were you referring to the number of floors? No, it's hard to explain, but it's like I'm gonna kill my dog now. No, I'm joking. I'm just gonna take his balls out. I'm joking. There's this vast space and Tartarus is all that exists within it. I can sense Tartarus' existence, and that it goes on for many floors, but nothing more than that. I don't know what exists outside of Tartarus. I can't sense whether or not there are any other structures or where it all ends. Well, in that it's a vast unknowable space. I suppose it could be considered similar to Mementos. Also, I don't remember how they explain it exactly. Because like in Persona 5 Royal, Mementos at a certain point end, and there is one final quote-unquote floor with again the shadows of all those that we defeated, prisoners on their own will, etc, etc, that is created by Yalbadoth. So is that the final floor period canonically because Yalbadoth created it? And so arguably the mementos will be infinite, but we destroy them to stop yare 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 yare? Or is that canonically there will be an end to mementos that we reached, but because of Yalbadoth's influence there is one more floor that we have to destroy to stop him, etc. Because like mementos exist regardless of Yalbadoth. Sure, Yalbadoth increased the problems, Yalbadoth influence increased the problems and the existence of mementos being populated by many stronger shadows, etc. But Yalbadoth or not, there still is. Okay, I was saying, regardless of Yalbadoth's influence, humans still have desires that can be corrupted in big or small, and create mementos, arguably. unless I forgot one single line of the game and they specifically say no, mementos only exist because there are the corrupted desire stronger than usual. Normally there are mementos, but no, I'm pretty sure that mementos always exist. More or less. Like now more, usually less, but they always exist. Now, I mean during the plot of Persona 5 and Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale. Thank you, let's move. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go really headbutt my dog now if he doesn't stop. Jesus fucking Christ. Every time, like, there is complete silence for 22 hours a day. The one moment I stream, dog bark, nephew scream, they talk behind my door for some reason. That's amazing. That's amazing. They do that on purpose. Jesus fucking Christ. Also, I was watching yesterday. Surely this joke has been made by someone else in the world, I promise. That I didn't saw it ever. I just came up with that yesterday evening, even if surely it's not original. But I was watching TikTok yesterday and there was a guy dressed as Michael Jackson going to watch the Michael Jackson movie. And I randomly thought, do you know what Michael Jackson's favorite fast food is? KFC. God fucking damn it. My ear? If you bark again, I go. Porco Dio. I don't fucking know how hard it is. Jesus fucking Christ. I did nothing to my dog. I just told him, stop it. And I say, shut the fuck up. And he stopped. My parents just, shut up. It's not hard. Just tell him, stop it. He does, and you tell him, shut the fuck up. And he stopped. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? I don't fucking understand. Even when, like, my dog gets excited when you enter, especially when the kids enter, and he has this bad habit, I know, of giving a paw on the back on the leg. So an adult can take it, even if sometimes it might hurt. The kids cry, rightfully, it's not their fault. It's very simple. Every single time that they are entering, I say to my dog, stay down, don't eat them. Simply that, nothing else. He ran around happy, but he never hit my nephew and my niece from behind. Every time I don't say that because I'm in the bathroom or I'm in my room and they enter and stuff. They don't say anything to the dog, my parents. They know perfectly that my dog always do that. The dog gives the paw. The kids start crying because they get hurt, of course. And they get mad. You never learn, you have to stop it. You fucking moron. You know that when you enter, you simply need to say, stay down, don't eat, period. Four words. Stay down, don't eat. And the dog stays down. Every time I say that, he doesn't eat anyone. No, they shut the fuck up. The kids take the paw behind the leg or the back, start crying, and they get mad at the dog. Like, you must be fucking retired mentally for real, because there is no way. There is no way you're a normal thinking person with standard IQ. Also, speaking of IQ, so stupid. Sometimes there is the advertisement of do your IQ test, and it's like it's an Italian ad, and it's like the Italian IQ, the IQ in Italy is average 98. Do your test now and find out and there are always like those family of 4 people or like a boyfriend and a girlfriend that dance at the rhythm of the music of the advertisement, and while they do their cringe moves is like IQ 91, IQ 84, IQ 83, IQ 101, like out of a family of 4, one has 100 or more, the other have like 93, 83, 94, shit like that. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to touch you. And they are so proud and they dance all parallel. I'm like, bro, people with an IQ of 83 are proud of their 83 IQ. That's quite embarrassing. Like, I wouldn't be that happy, honestly. Personally, I wouldn't be that happy, but okay. Like, if when I did the IQ, like, I didn't do that on purpose, honestly. When I was 15, I had a problem to my eye. I had simply conjunctivitis, but I never had conjunctivitis, so I went to the doctor. The doctor told me how to fix it, etc., etc. I stayed there for 1 week, cleaning, etc., etc., etc. And when my conjunctivitis passed, I started having a tick at this eye. Whenever I was like in the center of the city or in the bus, I had a tick. I was like, I used to blink a lot with my left eye, not that much, but blink like a lot, like this. And so I went again to the eye doctor, and he said, eye-wise, other than you wear glasses, you have this and that, but you already know, the eye has nothing. Like, the conjunctivitis passed, and you don't have any further new problem. So this tick might be only psychological. Try to go to a psychologist. So I started going to a free psychologist. That is, by the way, the one that for the first time diagnosed that I had funny autism, which explained a lot of my life. But anyways, yes, the first time I went, she found the problem instantly. Like, literally the first time I went, she was like, this tick is social anxiety. When you are in the center of the city and there are a lot of people, or you are in the bus and the bus is full of people, etc., you start having this tick. Try to notice in the next days that when you are on your own, or there are just a couple people, or like you are in school but only with your classmates, you don't have this problem. As soon as you start feeling a bit overwhelmed by how many people there are around, you notice that you start having this tick. So it's literally just social anxiety. That was the first time. But she said, talking to you for those 2 hours, I found a few more interesting things that I would like to talk about in the next week. So if you want to come here once a week, we can keep. It was a free psychologist, like not free for me, paid by the country. It was a free psychologist, I was saying, paid by the country, not by me. And yes, I kept going, and one day, like at the 3rd or 4th time I went, she started doing random tests that I thought they were like puzzles, or like asking me questions about common history, like known history. When was America discovered? When was the First World War? Shit like that. Shit that at 15 years old you're supposed to know, and not only, you are literally studying in those weeks. And so I answered, I did those puzzles, I did those logic quiz, logic tests, shit like that. Yes, thank you. And then she was like, oh, okay, that was the IQ test, this is the result. And if it would have been under, like, I thought honestly that the average was 120. So I thought I was below average. No, sorry. I thought that the average was 130. And so I thought I was below average. But I thought, like, if I was under 105, I would probably shoot myself, stuff like that. And so for 3 weeks, I think, I was very not shy. What's the word? Jesus Christ, English. Because it was 120 something, 126, 125, which is nothing too like. The average is normally 100, but is 100 to 120. So 120 something is okay. It's good. It's very well, but it's not wow. I see people that go, I have an IQ of 124. I swear, and ironically, some people bragged about that, and I was like, good for you. You're not special. You're normal. You're not retarded, basically, but you're not that special. But yeah, since I thought that the average was 130 when I was a kid, because I never really did research on that, and I didn't even have the internet. I had the internet like half an hour a day, literally. So I thought the average was 130, and I was quite... what's the word? Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, ashamed. I was a bit ashamed of that. So every time, like, there was the hint, the argument about intelligence at school, I was like shutting up in a corner, looking around like, I hope they don't talk to me, because I'm very ashamed. And then a friend of mine told me, what the fuck are you talking about? Actually, your result is quite good, because the average is 100. In Italy, a bit less. In Italy, is 98. And I was like, no way, you're bullshitting me. Like, the average worldwide is like 130. I'm below average. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do your research. And I was like, oh, okay. And so that day, instead of using my half an hour of internet for YouTube, I used my half an hour on internet to do researches. And yes, I found out that I had nothing to be ashamed of, because actually the average was in Italy 98, but in general around 100. And so I was technically above average, but in general average. Like, nothing to be super proud of. Again, I've seen cringe people being like, I have 124, haha, I'm cool. No, you're nothing too. But at the same time, nothing to be ashamed of. So, GG. But yes, I had in my life, and ironically, both on Facebook, when I used to use Facebook, and on Twitter, people that, to win an argument, you call them retired, and they start bragging, actually, I have an IQ of 120, of 124, of 123, so I am smart. And you're like, the sole fact that you brag about your IQ means that you are fucking stupid, and probably you're lying about the number. Because a person that is actually at least average smart doesn't brag about the IQ. But okay. Also, the IQ is your level of the brain, your potential of the brain, kinda, is not your how you think. It's not the speed of the brain, but anyways, yes, it's the potential of your brain. Is how intelligent you actually can be. But IQ and being a thinking person and the knowledge are three completely different things. You can be intelligent but not knowledgeable, because knowledge you literally need to study. Then of course higher IQ means you are faster in learning, in memorizing, etc. Lower IQ means that you have an harder time into comprehending and learning things. But other than that, you can have an high IQ and not or a lot of intelligence and not have a lot of knowledge, or you can have a lot of knowledge because you just read a lot of books, but you are a fucking moron that if I tell you something outside of books that require you to think, to have critical thinking, you might be like, actually in a book I read once that, yeah, okay, but we're not talking about the book. Think about this thing, actually. So yes, you might not be knowledgeable, be a lot knowledgeable but not very smart, or have an high IQ but still being, depending on how you grew up, being a fucking moron. Which, by the way, sometimes I did that. I maybe, especially when I was like 16, 17, I maybe say something that is wrong, but I was absolutely sure that it was correct. Somebody proved me wrong, and since I was not new to the internet, but I was new to discussion with multiple people. Before, I was used to talk to a couple of fucking morons that when they find out they are wrong, they just threat and get pissed, and you just outsmart them and feel like, haha, lol, you fucking moron. So when I started actually having more internet, I was like, oh, okay, I'm wrong, then I will go full retired and just try to rage bait you. That is you have the IQ, but you don't have the mental maturity, the mental intelligence to accept that, okay, I fucked up, unlucky me, sorry, I take a step back. So yes, you can be intelligent but not knowledgeable, you can be knowledgeable but not intelligent, or you can have IQ but not real, like not using your IQ, not have real intelligence. That's very, very weird. All of these anyways, because yeah, sometimes I see ads that people have like 83, 84 IQ and dance happily about that, and I'm like, okay, if I had an IQ of 83, I surely wouldn't put it on the internet, but you do you, I guess. You do you, I guess. It's fine. Tak, bro? No, the other bro. Yes, thank you. Very nice. Yippee! Like, of course, some people joke. But I've seen people calling Aurgura stupid. Like, not stupid in a mean way, in an insulting way, but being like, ah, lol, she has a lot of quality, but she is actually stupid because she doesn't know math. And for how I see it personally, then, I don't know her, of course, so I might be wrong. But for how I see it, to be content-wise as she is, having her kind of replies, answers, that kind of fun. Some people say you just need wit. Yes. At the same time, to have certain brain reaction, certain fast brain reaction, funny reactions, talking about specific thing, you must be intelligent. Of course, there are different kind of intelligence, blah, 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 blah. But a stupid person cannot be very entertaining other than you are a fucking moron, I make fun of you. The only entertainment a stupid person can give is, I actually take myself seriously, but I'm a fucking idiot and you make fun of me. That's it. So I think that either she's acting, of course, to be more silly in stream because it makes content, the cute silly girl, whatever, or she's the second category that I said before, not knowledgeable, that never cared about math or other things like that, but intelligent as a person. Every time I see people, because still today, despite she graduated, they don't use the new name, they say Gaurgura was showing clips, and they say, yeah, Gaurgura is so stupid, it's so like, I've seen a couple people saying that she's actually intelligent, but she showed that she's actually silly in real life and doesn't know these things. And I'm like, that has nothing to do, like, I think that maybe I'm getting them wrong, but I think that she's intelligent. She's just not knowledgeable unless she's acting to look more silly online than she is in real life. But even if she's not acting, that's not intelligence, because to be that entertaining and that funny, you need to be intelligent. It's just natural wit, yes, but natural wit comes with the brain. I cannot speak today, comes with the brain. if you don't have the brain to have quick reaction, quick funny answer, instead of just a haha lol okay, then you cannot be that funny and react in a certain way to some comments, etc. You can have your moments, but you don't build millions of followers in just a couple months. You just have your moments once every few months. That's it. So yeah, when I see people saying, lol, she's actually stupid here IRL, I'm like, I don't know, I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. There are streamers that you can clearly see they are actually stupid as fuck in real life, and they just act intelligent because they have a lot of following online, and so if you criticize them you get a lot of fanboys insulting you, but they are clearly stupid as fuck. They clearly are very, very stupid. So yeah. Thank you. I have to go that way. Do I have yes to take more stuff? Holy shit, 7 keys and 5 chests. Didn't even saw the number, to be honest. Thank you. Imagine stopping me in front of the shadow so that I might get attacked from behind. That's very smart. Whee! Whee! Meantime, let me check another thing. Yes, sure. Whatever you say. I made a joke about Yukari and I pissed off way more people like that, but I pissed off so many, especially LGBT people of Twitter, because like what is that? Yes, thank you. Basically there was this tweet that said, I hate when people mischaracterize Yukari. I just saw someone on Reddit say she's a racist homophobe. She's not, with 26 question mark. I swear people characterization of Yukari comes from the Ace Detective meme or whatever. Actually no, she looked like the kind of retrograde person from the game. But yes, I literally joked. Writing, you're so right, people should be more careful with their words. Yukari is a racist, homophobe, white supremacist bigot, not only a racist, homophobe. Don't underestimate that poor girl. And like a shit ton of people like that. And then I had a few, that's the nickname, gender fluid lesbian genocide Jack. A few people like that one that block me, retweet me, and screenshot me saying, if you like this comment, you go to hell. And I'm like, oh no, looks like I made some lesbian online mad. Oh, how will I live now? What will I do today? Oh no. Fucking hell, chill. Like, I swear to God, how sensitive can people be? There was this tweet saying, I hate when people call her homophobe, racist, and they said, you're right, she's not only that, she's more. Which is quite clearly a joke. If you take it seriously, you have mental damage. And hundreds of people like that, and then like 4 or 5 lesbians with gender fluid lesbian in the nickname get pissed at that and say, if you like that, you go to hell. And I'm like, oh no. Now I will cry, boo hoo hoo hoo. GG Layton, nice, yay! Thank you, Frostix. We finished that hell of a game. I'm still a bit pissed that I checked online one, but it was really pissed me off. It was so stupid, that puzzle, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm a bit pissed that I checked one online, but it's fine. We finished late on Yippee! For those that don't know, you guys can find it on Franix VODs, YouTube, or in Past Broadcast on Twitch. Past Broadcast of Twitch for the next like 2 weeks. In general, in Past Broadcast on YouTube alone. We start next, but I don't know when, probably end of the week, beginning of the next week. like end of this week that comes or beginning of the one after. Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulation, the third Phoenix Wright, and later on Danganronpa 2. I absolutely want to continue those. Okay, I got all the key and the last chest. Yippee! We can go! Yippee! We can go! I don't know why they keep putting her in the team, that's so stupid. Sorry, I was silent a second because I was thinking about a thing. A thingy-badingy. Okay, I'm scared. Because I saw a voice message that I don't want to hear now, I will hear after the stream. Did you publish my thing, you piece of shit? Boite et Manuel. Wait. Okay. I love when people, like I'm selling something and basically I was selling a pair of boots that now I sold and I already sent. A pair of boots that are branded, basically new because I never use boots. The basic price is like 40 euros and I put them on sale for 16 euros. Nobody was buying them for 16 euros, so I put them on sale for 12. Nobody was buying them on 12, and so I put them on 10. And then they were at for 10 on sale, and this guy offered me 6 euros, and I refused. Without saying anything, I simply refused the offer of 6 euros, because like 10 euros is a low price in my opinion. And then he offered 6 euros 80. If I refuse 6 euros, what makes you think that I will accept 6 euro 80? I refuse 6 euro 80. He offers 7 euros 20. At that point I refused and I wrote to him this time. I replied to him this time and I wrote, no, listen, they are 40 euros boots that I never used, so they are basically brand new. I was selling them for 16 and then I lowered the price to 10. I don't lower it, and especially if I refuse 6 euro 80, I will not accept 7.20. And he was like, oh, okay, and he bought them for 10. So if you're okay on buying them for 10, I can understand trying to lower to 6. Because you're like, if I can save a bit of money, I save them, why not? But if I refuse that you decrease to 6 euros, and you offer 6.80, and I refuse 6.80, why the fuck you offer 7.20? What is the point of that? My niece is crying. Okay. One day without hurting herself, impossible. Like, she even has to do shit as model. They called her a couple agencies to do stuff, baby model, whatever it is. And she keeps on, like, she has a bump here on her head. And then yesterday she literally got on her feet on the sofa and jumped down. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. And I don't blame the kid, I blame my sister. That I go to smoke and she knows that my niece is a bit crazy and she just don't look at her and then get mad when she gets hurt. I blame my sister, I don't give a shit. Like, watch your fucking daughter, woman. Watch your fucking daughter. Hey, what do you mean that she should constantly stay behind her daughter? No, not constantly. Yes, thank you. No, not constantly. At the same time, if you know that if you leave her in a room full of chairs and a sofa, she will fuck up stuff. Maybe don't leave her completely alone there. Maybe you can smoke later on, you don't need to smoke now necessarily, and you can look for your daughter. And then when she sleeps or when she's playing and you know that she's not just bored or someone else is watching her, because sometimes I am in the living room with my nephew and niece. When there is someone else, you go to smoke. But if you just leave to go to smoke and then she gets hurt, I blame you. I don't give a fuck. I blame you. You're a fucking moron. Right now she didn't get hurt. I heard that they are just fighting, her and their brother, about toys. Fighting morally, not physically. Like with words, but still. Also, she's the violent one. Like, my nephew never hit her back. She scratched him and slapped him around. And I'm like, you need to chill. Because now your brother is not reacting. But when you start school, you find somebody that beat the shit out of you if you touch them. Like, don't grow up with... Like, my mother is an annoying feminist that, women never has to be touched. Even if they hit you, you cannot hit back, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, don't listen to your grandma. If you go to school and you raise your hands on somebody, you will find somebody one day that beat the shit out of you. Nobody gives a fuck if you're female or male. Keep your hands in your pocket. You better. Me personally, that's it. If you, like, keep your hands in your pocket if you're talking, because I don't hit you first. If you hit me, I beat the shit out of you. Like, whatever problem you have, if you are... you have glasses like me, or you are on a wheelchair, or you are a minority, like there are people that, hey, I am of this minority, so you cannot touch me, or you are this, that, and that's bigot. I don't give a shit. If you raise an hand on me when I'm not raising an hand on you, I beat the shit out of you. There is no excuse. Period. You don't want to be attacked? Keep your hands in your pocket. Keep your hands in your pocket, nothing happen. It's not sexism, it's how everything works. If you attack me, if you hurt me, but women are physically weaker. Of course, if they slap you and you slap them back, you hurt them more. Okay, who tells you that when I turn to ignore you, you push me, I fall on my head and die? Because a woman might even be physically weaker than a man. Also, that depends on your lifestyle. Because I can be a man that does absolutely nothing from morning to evening. You can be somebody that goes to gym, so you are still stronger than me. But anyways, you can even be weaker than me. You can still, by mistake, hurt me badly or kill me. So either you keep your hands in your pocket, or if you attack me physically, yes, okay. If you attack me physically, I answer, I reply to that. Keep your hands in your fucking pocket, lady. So yeah, my niece better learn this before she starts school, because if she starts school and she's violent, she will find a male kid that will beat the shit out of her. She really needs to learn that you don't raise your hand randomly. To defend yourself, yes, absolutely. I am 100% pro that. If somebody push you, like kids can be easily pushed and fall on the ground and hurt themselves badly. So if another kid push you or slap you, beat the shit out of them, I absolutely agree. But if they just don't want to let you play with a toy and you raise your hands on them, you risk that they react badly, and they will be right at that point. At that point they will be right. So she really must learn to keep her hands in her pockets, in my opinion. Chicken, yeah. That was a strong shadow, lol. You could have finished him, but okay, thank you. They wanna give Akihiko a bit of space today. He's doing basically nothing. Pam, pam, pam. The last turn was pretty tough. Actually, no, we basically one-turned him, or two-turned him. Anyways, we destroyed him badly. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. This floor seems pretty vast. Oh. Actually, in Persona 3 FES, floors are pretty much kinda the same. Of course, they are random, not randomly generated, but they change. Still, except for like boss, mid-boss floor that are very, very small, they are more or less the same. I don't remember extremely big floors, except maybe a couple with treasure enemy only or shit like that. But yes, maybe in the remake they changed that. They changed the size of also of floors. Also, I wonder, is every playthrough gameplay wise, like Tartarus wise, of Persona 3 Reload the same? Or is it indeed randomly generated between like 10-15 floors? Like they can be in different orders. I think they can be in different order, because if they were on the PS2, I see no reason why they shouldn't be like that on PS4 and 5. At the same time, I talk about PS4 and 5 just to clarify the generation, because if I say they were on PS2 and they are now on PC, like PC existed before as well. But yes, if that was a feature before, I don't see why it shouldn't be a feature now. At the same time, we see that some remakes sometimes go lazy and then remove like the random generational thingy, generative, the random generative thingy. English, amazing. So yeah, I wonder, is every, like, you don't really care actually. If you replay the game, if you already finish Reload and then replay it, it's not like you will remember exactly how a floor was, especially because there are dozens, how a floor was stylized, I go right here, left here, etc, etc. I don't really give a shit. At the same time, being randomly generated makes so that if a big brain, it's not that hard to orientate yourself, but if a big brain write on Reddit, oh hey, I'm stuck at that floor, nobody can say, oh yeah, I help you, you have to go left and then right and then left and then top. No, because it's randomly generated, suck my dick. I haven't unironically seen people saying, of Persona 4 though, not 3, that they were stuck in a dungeon and didn't know how to leave. And the reply was like, bro, open the fucking map and check if there is a path you didn't check yet, or like on a wall there is a little thingy that is a door. That is how you live. Like, it's not that hard. And they were like, I opened my map but I cannot see anything. And then there was a screenshot of the map and you could clearly see that there was a path they didn't explore. Like they explored all the map and then there was a path open and they were like, bro, look on top. There is a part of the map that is not finished. Go there. Alright, thank you. Oh, okay, nice. His finisher is quite cool. Nothing too, but cool. Like nothing too excessively original, but not bad. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, you come again. Thank you, game. If you don't cock block me there. Okay, last one and then last one. We. Janzo. Also, I've seen somebody that was saying like metaphor is the proof that they can go with a plot that doesn't revolve around high schooler going to school, etc., etc., etc. And so I hope that Persona 6 will do the same. And there was Persona 6 will never do the same, but I hope Persona 6 do the same. And there was like, yeah, of course they go with a setting that is not school. Look at Shin Megami Tensei. Okay, in Shin Megami Tensei 5 you still are a school kid in the day life, but 99% of the game is not about that. But like there are Shin Megami Tensei games, there are other Megami Tensei games in general, so it's not that they are not capable to do a setting that is not you are an high school student. Simply, Persona 6 is aimed at a specific public and has a specific setting that works, because despite you like it or not, it works. So they will probably keep that. They can make more mature content even with that setting, but that is Persona. You don't like the high school settings, you are an high school student, there are the social link, etc. It's perfectly fine. Go play Shin Megami Tensei. Shin Megami Tensei is amazing. And actually, I started with Persona, and I really like Persona, but I grew up, like, I grew to like more Shin Megami Tensei. Personally, I am very, very hyped for Persona 6. I'm waiting more for the announcement of Shin Megami Tensei 6. Absolutely. So, you don't like the high school... I do like the high school setting, but you don't like the high school setting? Bro, don't play Persona. Or play Persona, accept the high school setting, and shut the fuck up. It's quite simple. Persona 6 will very likely have the high school setting, period, and it's correct that it has. Because they want this to be the identity of Persona, they want this to be the out-of-plot things that you do in Persona, studying, raising social links, etc., etc. That's Persona. You don't like it, it's fine. There is Dragon Quest. If you want to stay in Megami Tensei, there is Shin Megami Tensei, there is Devil Survivors, that is incredibly cool. There are a lot of games in the Megami Tensei series that are not revolving around high school, being a high school student, etc. Play them. Instead of being like, Metaphor proved that they can do Persona 6 without the high school setting, so I want Persona 6 to not have the high school setting. No, shut the fuck up. Metaphor is another thing. It's basically Persona, because if you play it, it's basically Persona. But it's another thing. Period. If they want to continue to have Persona with high school settings and social link, Persona 6 will have high school settings, social links. Either you play it and you accept that this is the setting, or bye, have a great time. Like, again, nothing to complain about Shin Megami Tensei. All the opposite, I fucking love it. But if you're not okay with Persona, go play Shin Megami Tensei. There is Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2, I know nothing about it. I never even saw them, play them, nothing. But there is Shin Megami Tensei 3, that is, you start as a high school student, but you don't even go to school. It goes full apocalypse, full destroyed world, and people say that it's awesome with its character and story. For me, characters and story are the worst part of the game, but gameplay-wise it's awesome. So play Shin Megami Tensei 3 if you want. It's on PC, it's on PS2 if you don't want to buy the modern one. It's on modern console if you want to buy the modern one and don't have a PC, so you can play it. There is Shin Megami Tensei 4. That is a mix. You are kind of a student, but is more a job. And there is still the apocalypse setting, etc., etc., etc. This is very cool, in my opinion, the best if we talk about plot and gameplay, etc. But it's stuck on 3DS, so either you play on 3DS or emulate. And there is Shin Megami Tensei 4 that has a bit more, tiny bit more of student stuff, and is gameplay-wise very, very fun in my opinion. It's the most modern of the series, so if you are not into playing a more old turn-based game like Shin Megami Tensei 3, or you don't want to play on 3DS or a 3DS game like Shin Megami Tensei 4, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is on Switch, PC, modern console, etc. Again, gameplay-wise extremely fun. Plot in the original Shin Megami Tensei 5, and character, in Vengeance, way better, way improved. So, again, you don't like the school setting? We have the game for you. Just shut the fuck up. Just but I want Persona, but without the school setting. I want to be a millionaire. Am I a millionaire? No. So, you know, life is made like this. There are things that you want and you can have. There are things that you want, but skill issue. So yeah. Take Persona 6 as what it will be and don't complain about it. Unless it's dog shit. If it's dog shit, then you can complain about it. But if the only problem is I don't like the high school setting, skill issue. And if you tell them this, the counter argument is, you're defending that because you normalize that an high school teacher fuck an high school mean or First of all, that was never the argument. Second, they are pixel on a screen. So if Joker want to smash the hot 30 years old teacher, good for him. When I was a teenager, I do had a teacher that I wanted to smash. Never did. Otherwise, she would be probably in prison. But I had a not teacher that I want to smash. So, good for Joker. No, I do not normalize nor like teacher X minor in a real life setting. In a video game where there are no sexual scene, it's just social link, and then oh wow, they are kissing once, I don't have problem. Also, 90% of the people that have problem with that are the same people that are okay with mixtape showing teenagers French kissing with a zoom on their tongue, and they're like, wow, this game is a 10/10. No, but okay, sure. Amazing. Yeah, I'm leaving the auto battle because honestly, like 2 turns and we win. Like there literally is no point in me fighting those battles which is the only critique I have for Persona 5X. Persona 5X, amazing, the dungeons in my opinion, especially the last one, the Ant one is fantastic. But other than boss fights and Strong Shadow, also Strong Shadow really do require you to use your brain a lot, which I really like. Other than very strong foes and bosses, there is no point in playing the fight. You go on auto, you devastate 90% of enemies without a single sweat. Like you actually waste more time if you play manually strategically, because you basically do the same moves that the auto will do, but you have to do this kind of shit. So that's my only complaint about Persona 5X, which kinda makes sense because it's a gacha game. So you can have the characters maxed out, and if they keep on upgrading enemies and making them tough, the game can be boring. So personally, I wish it would be more thought, the battle, more strategic. At the same time, it's fine. Like, I'm playing the event more for the story that in this part 3 of the event is way less than part 1 and 2. They just decided, you know what, let's stretch the event with a part 3, even if it will have 1/10 of the total story of the other 2 parts. But yes, I'm playing the event mostly for number 1 the story, number 2 the rewards, because the rewards are very good. Don't make me fight anyone. I don't know if I finished the chest. I didn't check that door. Just like the door we went through. But if Polonia Mall collapse, then where does this one lead to? Are we at the end? No, right? It's nice to return to somewhere familiar, but I really don't want to keep investigating around there. I'll try searching this floor. Oh, it's 1 hour and a half already of stream? Jesus. No, don't open it. No, don't be a bitch. I didn't finish exploring. Let me be. There's something about the pattern on this door. Was I right? Is that a puzzle? If I figure it out, I'll be sure to let you all know. Well, who knows what's on the other side, but let's... No, wait. that case, the rest of us should try holding hands. In Japan, that would be crazy. They will think that we are a 4 people couple. Couple is 2, but actually a double couple, whatever. Holding hands. Whoa. Whoa. No. Please tell me I have everything. My dick hurt. My dick hurt very much. Sons of bitches. Oh, okay, there are 5 more. I don't know if I will repeat this later or off camera. We will see. Right now, no. Because I want to do those levels first, and we are 1.5 hours in. But I will do that level 100%. Either off camera or after those levels. Oh, the train, the first boss fight of Persona 3. I mean, there isn't a train, but looks like we end up in a different place. We're outside and there's train tracks. Meow. Fortunately, it's a dark hour, so the monorail won't be running. I like train. Meow. Sorry. Yep, the first one. That was a pretty tough one. I thought we were gonna die. Yeah, it was when we still had a party of 3. It feels like, it's very weird, it feels like Persona 3 is between 3, 4 and 5 the one where you have a party of 3 for the longest time. Maybe not, maybe it's 4, but it feels like 3. Especially gameplay wise. Gameplay wise, yes, it does feel like 3. Cause in 4 you awake Yosuke right ahead. Basically as soon as you do 3 battles with you, and then you unlock the second party member. And then like you do half a palace with them too, and then awake Chie. And then you finish the first palace and you awake Yukari. No, Yukiko. Yukiko, yes, Yukiko. God damn it, I confuse the names now. There are so many names. But yes. While Persona 3, you start already with 3 party members. Right ahead. Junpei, Yukari, and Makoto, main character. But I feel like it's a while before Mitsuru actually joined. Well, ordinarily you'd have no reason to. Feeling the same kind of creepy vibe we got back at Polonia Mall. I heard the bottle being I don't know why. Not really, just giving me deja vu. Wait, in the train you fight the Priestess, right? So yeah, that's the Priestess, the same boss that there is in Tartarus, in the Tartarus mode. Like if you play Tartarus in this game, there is, after the final boss, you can either leave or go further and fight the Priestess. By the way, I played that yesterday, that part of dungeon. The castle, as I say, the first time was basically mortal, the second time I destroyed him, but still in 30 actions. The Priestess destroyed, like 2 attacks, 4 start gone. Then she summoned 4 little guys, one-shotted them all, and she lose 1 heart. Then she summoned 4 more little guys, one-shotted them all, and attacked her in like 3 attacks, she died. It was so weak. Or my party was OP as fuck. Because I had a lot of upgrades from Tartarus. So I could bring up the rare Takeba. Oh, sure. Akihiko is so excited, like, oh yeah, I hope there is the shadow you fought months ago, because I never fought that shadow and I wanna fight it again. Please, I wanna fight the shadow. Let me fight the shadow. It wasn't this party, by the way. It was Makoto Yuki, Yukari, the twins, Futaba, and main character, and Wonder. Super upgraded, though. You sense anything? The Priestess. I'm picking up a large reading from the... Yep. the Priestess. Leave it to me, just like before. Let's move forward. The mural door closes. There aren't the 3 villains in the Chinese version yet, right? Will they add them as event as well, that we fight them, but then you can pull them? I don't know. I hope they do add them though. It will be the first time you can play as a villain though, because they didn't add any Persona 5 villain. Okay, Akechi, arguably. But Akechi, even in Persona 5 Royale, joined the party momentarily. So, there is arguably Akechi. That also, no, it's Akechi Robin Hood version. Is not Akechi in the villain version yet. It's not Akechi with Loki. They probably will add Akechi with Loki, but not yet. So yeah, there aren't Persona 5 villains as playable character in this game. Of course, there aren't Persona 4. There isn't Persona 4 Adachi yet, because there isn't the Persona 4 event. There will be, very likely. We will be able to pull Adachi as well. Let's fucking go. But if they add the 3 of Strega, right? Yes. If they add the 3 of Strega as playable characters, that will be the first time you can play as villains. Did they add them? Persona 5X Strega members. I don't know. Persona 5X, the member of Strega, are not playable characters, but they make significant appearance. We did a crossover story. Thanks for the spoiler. No, it's my fault. I searched for that. Persona 5X. Will Strega members join the pool? You think they ever had blah blah blah? Okay, there is no real answer. There are Persona 5 villains as summon character? I wish so. Probably not, but I wish so. Maruki as a persona? Yeah, no, but it's like, it's not the persona singular. It's the big not shadow version, but it's the big palace final boss. Is not really a singular persona that fight, right? Do I remember correctly? Yeah, in fact, it's not an actual, like, it's a cross with tentacles. It's not like a fighting persona. I mean, arguably they could add Maruki as well. I doubt they will, though. I don't know why. I just have the feelings that... I don't know. Strega members are seen more like the person with the persona that used to fight. Maruki, again, he has the persona, but it feels more like he is the one that gives control to the giant mech to fight us at the final boss, but he's not really a character that will go around and fight. So I don't think they will add him as playable characters. I wish so. I would wish to see everything in this game. Like, even if they, since there are the social link as Phantom Idol, I wish I see even the Persona 5 social link as Phantom Idol, or the villains of Persona 5 and Persona and the social link of Persona 4, etc. But it will never happen. It will never ever happen. That would be cool though. That would be very cool. Like, I mean, arguably, the teacher of Persona 5X is a Phantom Idol. So, and she is a Palace owner as well. Okay, wait a second. She's a Palace owner as well. So, arguably they could. But I doubt they will. I really doubt they will. Will I have to manually fight the Priestess? I might have to. Good, I hope so. Nice. Shobu arida. Thanks. Thanks. Can I cannot use items. Oh noes. Okay, we play manually then. There is another battle before the priestess, right? Nope. Oh yes, there is. Let's break through. Thank you for this very important dialogue before the fight. Oh no, he's still dead? Oh noes. Oh noes. There are resurrecting items in this game, right? Nope. Think not. Oh noes. Oh, I fucked up. Overdo. It's fine, we don't care. Better, that will make the gameplay actually interesting. I will actually have to think my moves for once. You crit the only one that was already down. Thank you, Akihiko. That was incredibly useful. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, now we do this to take back life. I wonder why they didn't do that when it was on auto, but okay. We will pretend nothing happened there. We will not criticize Justina and Carolina. I don't know why they are called like the Japanese name is like that and not Justin and Caroline, but I will not complain about it, I promise. I promise. Why was his portrait so dark and angry? Can you create one that is not already done? Nope. Akihiko, strong against the weaks and weak against the strong. I'm kidding, he's not. He's really not, poor bro. He's cool. Do I have yes? Yes, I have. That's I am, but okay. Will I watch JoJo one day? I only watched it once. I might keep it for next turn, arguably. Perusone. Yippee! Yippee! Dun, dun. Like, one might argue, well, they added Justina and Carolina, so they might even add Mariuki. Yes, but I don't know, I feel them different. Like, Justina and Carolina are literally in the game, like, in the game they are literally like another Persona user that fight you and can do dual auto attack on you. While Mariuki, again, it looks simply like the big final boss of the big final dungeon. I wouldn't see him as a playable character, personally. Very, very personally. Then maybe just lack enough imagination. Just my imagination. Sorry. Yippee! Yippee! Ouch, my knee. My dog stepped on a knee. What? What? That doesn't make sense, bro. Tell me the level is finished and the priestess is the next one, please. So that bro resurrect. Or wait, are the next like 2 levels the train and then the final one is dialogues? Last shadow we fought before. The priestess. They will not make you refight all the 12 shadows in the event, right? In the various chapters of the event. Would be stupid. Like part 4 you fight 2 more of the 12. Actually no, not 2 more, cause like some of them were already together in 2. Like in Persona 3 you fight some shadows at 2 at a time. Some main shadow. Monorail ahead of us will be stopped due to the dark hour. Nobody will be able to get it moving, which means that the stream will crash right into it. I cannot trade, that's amazing. We pick up a lot of speed. If these keep up, we'll end up colliding in a few minutes. So we must run. Let's defeat it before we crash. I mean, arguably last time you had Junpei as well. So, yes, you have 2 more people, but 1 less. Go with Yukari, honestly. But I already have the wind. No, I wanna give the bleeding, fuck that. I will just be more careful. And actually manually playing. Sorry. These nuts on the piece. What? Yes, bleeding. Pooh, skin. B, this. So next turn wheel. Attack him, bleed him dry. Sorry. Bit psycho. Just a tiny whiny bit psycho. Look at him, he looks so sad here. He looks like those sad portrait with the shadow as half face, like the meme of the depressed guy. Remember the name. It's Franix, baby. Antus, yes or no? I don't know what's wrong with my brain. He's just a little guy. He's so cute. Sorry. Trust me, it's fine. Trust me. Okay, don't trust me. I'm so smart. What the fuck is that? Told you, right? Sweet baby Jesus. You piece of poo-poo caca. And it crushed me. Just like my hopes and dreams. Let's fucking go. My brain doesn't work. Of course. Knock knock, who's there? Ouch. Oh, it's pain. Okay. Fudged nuggets. Fuck you, fuck bitch, fuck cunt. Sorry. I'm Zen. I am a monk. Freaking frock. Take this, bitch. Holy cow. You mongoflectic. Okay, don't trust me. What the fuck is that? Skill issue? I don't know what's wrong with my brain. You're a dumb machine. My brain doesn't work. Told you, right? Hello, forgive me. My niece wanted to tell me that she's going to see the ducks. Blitzkrieg? Ouch, why do I have a little thingy here? You know when... sorry. Oh, I have the support though. The support. What was I saying? I don't remember. That's amazing. Oh yes, that, you know when you have like the little thingy that are not pimple, but they are like inside air. Like the air that like does that on itself, and instead of coming out is there, and it's quite, I don't know. It's a bit itchy. Itchy witchy. Arepia, make him bleed him cause like he's dead anyways, so we don't care. I'm attacking the one on the left cause with the electric I will kill the one in the middle and attack everyone together. Together! We will devour the very gods. I already downloaded Neo on Steam cause very soon-ish I wanna continue it and start the DLC, because we finished it months ago and they said I will play the DLC soon, and I didn't play the DLC yet. I'm editing it now for the edits channel, So if you want to watch the highlight, they are on Franix edits, or the full VODs on Franix VODs. But yes, I think that next I want to start Trials and Tribulation. But like one stream and we finish Shadow of Mordor, Middle-earth. 2 or 3 streams and we finish Digital Devil Saga, it's not that long. And so then I might want to start Neo DLC. That I think, I'm not sure, don't take me too seriously, but I think I never played it. I bought the complete edition back in the days, but I only played the main game and then quit. No, I didn't even finish the main game, so no, I didn't play the DLC. Because I remember the first time I played Neo, again, I bought the complete edition with the DLC. But when I started it on stream, I say that the first time I played it, I got stuck at a side quest that there was the Tengu that was OP as fuck. And so I wanted to do all the side quests as well, not only the main quest. So I basically got tired of the game and quit. And then in stream we finished it completely. But I never played the DLC. The DLCs, there are 2 I think. Anyways, we will play them in stream soonish. Make him bleed. Make him bleed. I don't need to use their ulti to heal. Their ulti to heal. Don't know why it wasn't going up and down, but it's fine. Now it is, right? Yes. Heal everyone. Yippee! And then we make you bleed and try to finish you. Nice crit. Nice cock, bro. Yes, you're dead by bleeding. Yes, I do this. I wanted to shield, to be honest. But if I can crit these Brosco looks, why not? These nuts in your face. Nani no na na. Nani ni ni. Also, they are birds. Why are they not weak to electric? That's not Pokemon. Wanna continue Lumentail. Tomorrow we stream Lumentail. I'm very excited about that. To be quite honest, make them weak to that. I could have made them weak to electric actually, but yeah, I prefer to do this honestly. Should deal more damage even if it's not weakness. Yep. Yep. Shine. Shine. Motherfucker. So I think that now we fight 2 more shadows or 1 more shadow, and then next level is the boss, the priestess, and then the last level is only dialogues, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong. Yes, I'm wrong. It was just 2 battles this level. Chest none, I'm happy about that. At least I don't lose them. I don't miss them. Don't have to repeat the level like a monkey. Whew, we made it, but we don't have much time, do we? Right, if we don't stop the train soon, it could be bad, but I doubt they let us do that so easily. Yep, priestess now, and then dialogues only later. Last level. It's huge, and I'm not talking about the shadow itself, but the boobs as well. It's a different color. Yeah, that's it. It's even more sickening color than the last time. No matter what color it is, that's just one thing. That's just one thing to do. I'm ready to go anytime. Let's take it down fast. Yeah, let's stop the monorail. Actually, they're quite small, the boobs. Of course, leave it to me. Alright, I have the timer. Yes, even in the other... In the Tartarus boss fight, the timer was fucked up. Because despite I took a break real quick to drink, I took out the first bar in like 1 minute and a half. And then the counter dropped to 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay, so every phase you defeat, it goes down of 10 minutes, so that the last phase you have to do it in 10 minutes. But then I killed one of the little shadows she summoned, and it went up to 24 minutes. Then it dropped again, it reached like 18 minutes or something, and then it went again up to 20 minutes, 21 minutes. I was like, what the... Is that bugged, or when you kill a shadow you gain time? I don't know. I really don't know. But the timer was fucked yesterday in Tartarus. I don't know if it was just in Tartarus or if it's gonna be the same here, but it was indeed fucked. Also, I didn't have bleeding yesterday, now I do. I mean, yesterday was OP as fuck as well. I had already defeated her in this time, so that as well. Rupiah. Full bleeding motherfucker. Also, she's weak to fire or wind. So Makoto or... Don't open your legs in front of me like that, please. Makoto or Yukari would have been better. The one only just started going faster. That means we don't have much time. Okay, so yeah, it's normal that time drop. But in Tartarus was weirder. Can you do that to him? Instead of physical. So that I heal as well. Let's fucking go. Alright, I have the shields. I bleed you. Nice. Crit but didn't decrease the shield. Okay, makes sense. Huida vida. Achoo! Oh no, shaboom. Okay. Yeah, yesterday in Tartarus I really was... Time raised? Or am I crazy? Because one died maybe. Yesterday in Tartarus I was way stronger. Because as I said, I had a lot of upgrades. The battle is harder than I thought it. I saw it in Tartarus. Do him. Do him sound very bad. But okay. Rupiah. Make him bleed because he has more life. Not anymore. No, not anymore. Can you finish this guy? Yes. Do I want to do that? Actually, no. I keep it for the lady. If she doesn't summon more, of course. Because you never know. Nice. Don't summon, please. Oh, she lost one heart. So yeah, now she summoned more, I guess. Obviously, it's fine. I kept this for a reason. Ouch. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, I like this. I really like this. Nice. 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 I said that even before. No. Not now. Personnel! Because, like, in theory, the last bar should be her. Is she giving birth? No, she summoned again. No. Oh, yes. What? Okay. It's a bit different, I guess. Let's do this again. Why not? Then I don't need to use your action, but yeah, no, Arpia will be available after this turn, so why not? Arpia. Now I can ulti with him. So you. Nice. I like this battle though. It's not hard, but at least if you go on auto is bad for you. Like you better play manually and think a wee bit. Not too much, but a wee bit. Oh, you hit them all anyway, so. Eee-kita. Sorry, they wanted to say hello, bye-bye. Kill him, that is the one with more life. Wait, do they have a timer? Doesn't matter, I killed. Honestly, when I saw the timer yesterday and that she summoned minions, the first thing I thought was, oh wait, Okumura. They made the Priestess being an Okumura-like boss fight. Not really, meaning that Okumura revolve a lot around, which I find stupid for a simple reason. Because you don't use the fucking baton pass for the whole game until that point. Literally, you can play the whole game without baton pass. I literally had forgot about them, and then a chatter told me, yo, you remember you can use the baton, right? And I was like, right, the baton actually increased the damage as well, etc, etc. So yeah, Okumura is cool because it requires you to quote-unquote master, not really master, but quote-unquote master the baton pass. And so you have to, it's a DPS check that require you to strategically use the baton pass on every enemy so that you kill them before you summon more and they attack you and yare 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 yare. She's just I summon for weaklings, kill those weaklings and then you can hurt me. It's not really Okumura-like, which is perfectly fine, don't get me wrong. But yes, Okumura would be a standard boss fight, wouldn't be a good boss fight. If it was, Jesus Christ, if it wasn't that for 90% of the game until that point, you don't use baton pass at all, except for one-shotting enemies. Like, the only use you have of baton pass before Okumura is, oh hey, I did a crit on an enemy, now I use the baton pass to one-shot the other. You don't even think about being strategic or that every baton pass increases the damage, you literally forget that. And then you reach Okumura and finally it's a boss fight that is not even hard, but it's harder than anything you fought until that time, and so it feels like being actually hard. And what's going on? You okay? No, I just gave birth to a light, to the fairy of The Legend of Zelda. Right, if it's like before, there should be a breaker level near the conductor seat. Gotta find the break. While Shin Megami Tensei, every battle requires you to use your brain, every boss fight at least requires you to use your brain, every normal battle as well actually. So it's a constant, oh hey, the game is hard, even when the game maybe is not actually hard, it's just normal challenging. Persona 5, especially Royale, being that you don't have to use your brain for 90% of the game, Okumura, Jose secret boss fight, and the final boss fight of Royale actually feel like hard, even if they are standard challenging boss fights. Yeah, I was surprised to see it as well, but I think some of my power has returned. So that's it. But I don't think we're at 100%. As long as you're not exhausted as before, you should have an easier time fighting at last. So next part we will meet Lufel. Please don't release it in 1 week, I don't have any more value to pull characters. I love to pull Persona 3 characters, but chill. I pulled the 3 characters, 1 second multi-pull, 1 PT, and 1 fourth multi-pull. So, chill. Second or third, I don't remember, maybe second. Anyways, yeah, Yukari really dried my gems. I play free-to-play as well, that's true. But Yukari really dried my value. And then, thank goodness, I got him for multi. Without any other clear indicator, our progress defeating the shadow seems like... Huh? What is it? Oh no, it's nothing, probably just imagining it. Why this cliché? When you notice something, say it, even if it might be stupid, say it. There's always, oh, nothing, maybe it's just my imagination, and then it's something correct. And we could have known that hours before, but we don't. Come on, bro. Okay, what time is it? 3:01. So yes, I retry real quick the level that I didn't got 100%, and then we end the stream. They didn't make me choose character, so that's just dialogue as I predicted. Golden floor, or the other one, the technological one. At least it saves us the trouble of looking for it. Sanada senpai? So it changed after all. Here, look at this. This pattern or whatever it's supposed to be, what about it? First time we passed through this door, all of these marks were fully lit up. But now 2 of them have gone out. This one and this one on the bottom. So yeah, the eyes got shut. And we defeated 2 strong shadows. Like 2 stronger shadows. The Priestess and the one at the end of second event. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11... Is there a 12? That I don't see? Or maybe you open 11 and the 12 is the whole door? Anyways, yeah, it's the 12th shadow of Persona 3. After you all help me out, then that would mean when you defeat that shadow, it caused one of the symbols on this door to go out, and now the Priestess caused the second. When you defeated the light must have gone out. So now there are 9 symbols left. So yeah, it's 11, I was correct. Unless, because in Persona 3 there is one boss fight that is 2 shadows in one, and they are 2 different months of the year. So maybe one eye is 2 bosses at once. Or maybe you just have to defeat 11 and then the 12th is the door, the final door. How long is this event? A lot, I guess. What is it? Don't say nothing, just my imagination, okay. Mentioned that Chiome's power had returned, and I think because of that there's another reading I didn't notice before we go to the monorail. 4 of them. There's no mistaking it, it's not just Yumi and Lufel I'm sensing. Motoa and Shun and Shoki as well. Oh, they count Shoki as a member already, even if we're just at the first part of the event. Cool. Of the story, sorry. Of the chapter 4. Cool. Okay. Okay. So we finished it. We have to 100% this only. 1 key and 1 chest. And other than that, EP. I put her just to be faster. So yikes. Again, I hope the next part of the event will not be next week, because I'm happy to continue the story event once a week, absolutely. But value speaking, like gems speaking, I just can't. No, stay away from the door. Game value speaking, I really am starting to get dry. I still have again 5 pool, and I think that if I continue the Tartarus 2 or 3 days and then the rest of the days I explore, I 100% the 3rd palace, and I explore a bit of mementos, I can reach again 11 multi-pool, so that you 100% the chance of getting 1 PT. But I would like to have a bit more time, not have to rush, because like I have other stuff to do, basically. And there are other games that I want to play in general in my evening. I don't want to play every single evening Persona 5X. So yes, if... Oh, I should have invitation, it's fine. If they don't release it next week already, I'm happy. If they do release it next week, okay, it's fine. I will... I hope I don't need the PT. I will get the character in less pools than 11. But if I grind like a piece of shit, I can definitely reach 11 multiple to ensure myself a PT, even if I'd rather not. Also, come on, at this point you have to add Junpei. I don't think they go Mitsuru and Fuka before Junpei, right? Next will be Junpei, I guess. We met nobody in this story other than like Akihiko last time, and that's it. So we didn't met either Junpei, etc, etc. Interesting. But yes, I hope that the next will be Junpei and not someone else. Come on. Come on. Ace defective. And I hope it's gonna be in 2 weeks, not next week. Or maybe they do, in a couple weeks, they update the story and then they continue the event. Like they pause the event to continue the story and let people play the story a couple weeks, and then go with the event. That would be smart as well. Like, I think that just releasing everything all together, oh, that was easy. Releasing everything all together, that you release one event chapter per week, and the same week, like, you release the event chapter with a character and the next part of the story, it's a bit too much. Since it's a gacha and has to survive in the long run, it's smarter to be chill, add one thing at a time. And so if you release the new chapter of the story, give a couple weeks so that people play that, and then you continue the event of Persona 3. Personally, I think it's smarter than who am I. 150, nice. Tartarus, I will have to play with Akihiko, because I didn't yesterday. Wait, what? Clear playstyle of desire on any difficult... Oh! You mean recollection, yes. Right. Fuck! Last time I didn't do that. I only did Tartarus, no recollection. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiota. No, sorry. Okay. Give me that, because it's quite good. Fortune Revelations, why not? Oh, okay, I finished the thing, it's fine. So yes, I think that for today that's gonna be it. I will continue Tartarus by myself and try to do the recollection this time by myself. I have to remember the login bonus, because that's good shit. Lucky me that I got Akihiko at the 4th multiple. I'm very happy, since I got her with the PT and I got him either 2nd or 3rd. Here I can take a... Ooh, those are sick. But I still want his sword though. Yeah, I want his sword, let's try this. I don't spend gem for the weapons. But... What is that? That stinger, nice. Aesthetically I really like the weapons. Oh, I cannot. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. And this is 45 out of 70. Can I grind those? I think not. How much? 10 days. No, I don't think I can take the sword. Unlucky. Unless I start using gems. It cost 1,000, not 1,500. But is it worth? You know what? I never use Google for this, but I will. Persona 5X, is it worth to pull for Makoto Yuki weapon? Is Makoto's 5-star weapon worth? Hair 4-star? No, you're talking about the other Makoto. They don't talk about it, actually. Let me see, can I see the stats of this weapon? Info. Yeah, no, I know, I wanna see the... Okay, thank you. Radiance of Life, increase attack by 30%. For every 3 moon phase or full moon stack gain, increase critical rate by 16 for 2 turns. When Makoto deals 4 or more hits of damage with 1 skill or teutergy, increase skill of teutergy damage by... That's not bad, because his teutergy is strong as fuck. Teurgy. His teutergy is strong as fuck. The fire attack is really strong. So... Can I obtain them in any other way other than the event, daily login and shit? No, right? No, right? I think not. Yeah, you know what? We waste a bit of value for that. Yes. I will just grind for next character. But I need to pull this weapon. It's very good and I intend to use Makoto a wee bit. I was afraid I should have done 5 more pulls, 5 more normal pulls, but it's fine. Yippee! I still have 5,400, that is 3 multi-pulls only. Eee. That stinks a bit. Almost 4 multi-pulls, amazing. But in case I'm desperate, I have this. I want to save those tickets for when they release in this draft a character that I still don't have. Because there are some that I skipped. So when they release them, I will pull them with the golden ticket. Not her, they will never add her, so I have to wait for a rerun. but when they add like her, or her, or her, I don't know if they will add her. Anyways, yeah, at least those two. Those two surely will join the the standard pool. When they join the standard pool, I pull them there. There is no way for wasting. There is no reason for wasting value for them, like premium value for them. But if I get desperate and really need gem to pull a Persona 3 character, I can do this, get a lot of dupes, and I just change those one for more gems to actually pull the Persona 3 character. If they release a character next week, which I hope not, but if they do, we're safe. That's it for now. Thank you for checking in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. As usual, drop a follow if you still didn't to receive notification when I go streaming, and check the YouTube channel Franix VODs with a red dot for the previous VODs and Franix edits for the highlights and new videos that I will upload there. Tomorrow, the scheduled stream 1 PM GMT+1 is Lumentale, that I'm really excited to continue. And if I will do a evening guerrilla or tomorrow morning a morning guerrilla, probably I will continue Digital Devil Saga. So, okay. So yes, check, that's very cool. That's a sick sword. So yeah, drop a follow if you still didn't, and check Franix VODs with the previous VODs for the previous VODs, and Franix edits for the highlights and new videos that I only upload there. Thank you. I will see you next time. See ya. Bye bye.